Welcome to our last day at Rocky Railroad, where we're trusting Jesus to pull us through our life's ups and downs. I'm Diana from Hanscom Park Church. It's been fun to have everyone riding the rails with us here at Rocky Railroad. A long time ago, trains were the best way to take a long trip. I remember a long trip I took with my husband and daughters to Colorado Springs, Colorado. It took us 9 hours to drive there. We had a great time once we got there. What's the longest trip you've been on? How long did it take? What did you do? When people started using trains in North America, they couldn't get all the way across the United States on one train. There was a train that covered one part of the country and a train that covered the other part of the country. But they didn't meet. So finally, they made the tracks connect. And it was such a big deal, they put a solid gold spike to seal the deal. Now the whole country was connected. This week we're discovering how we are connected in Jesus' power. This week we've learned incredible truths from the Bible. On day 1 we met Ramsey. This tough bighorn sheep helped us remember Jesus' power helps us do hard things. On day 2 we met Ava, a majestic bird who helps us remember Jesus' power gives us hope. On day 3 we met Sierra. This lovely mountain lion helps us remember Jesus' power helps us be bold. Yesterday we met Finn, a terrific trout. Finn helps us remember Jesus' power lets us live forever. Well, we have one more buddy to meet, and I'll let this friend introduce our Bible point. So when you see Lawrence elk, you can remember that Jesus' power helps us be good friends. Now we're going to get along the Rocky Railroad one last time to one more Bible adventure. See you later.
I heard everyone was steaming ahead with the last day of Rocky Railway. Glad you're here. I'm Lawrence Elk, not a moose, not a ram, but an excellent elk. Male elks are called bulls, and me and my bull buddies like to hang out way up in the Rocky Mountains. In the winter, we move down where we can find grass. But in the spring and summer, we head for the hills. It's important that we stick together with the herd. Some elk herds are as big as 400 friends. Although my antlers are big and strong, female elk or babies don't have these. And a hungry bear is hard to fight off. Speaking of these amazing antlers, they are pretty incredible if I do say so myself. Sometimes they come in handy when other herds get too close to mine, or I need to show another bull that I'm in charge. Yeah, sometimes we butt heads, even in our happy herd. But I try not to get too attached. Literally, they fall off every year and I grow a new set. How cool is that? God also gave me a unique power to help me communicate with the herd. That's called bugling. It's a little like roaring and whistling at the same time. It keeps my herd close together where we can be safe. Our herd even has scouts, a few elk who stand watch while others graze. We have to look out for each other. Do you have friends who look out for you? Friends you like to call out to when you're sad or silly, happy or hurting? Or do you sometimes butt heads with your buddies? Maybe you need the power to forgive and love a friend when you're not getting along. You don't have to do that all by yourself. Jesus gives you his power to help be a good friend. Jesus gave this powerful command in the Bible. Love each other in the same way I have loved you. If you're butting heads with your buddies and not getting along, you can trust Jesus' power and follow his words. Jesus' power helps us be good friends. Trust Jesus.
look at my house. Look, guys, check it out. We are ready for a party. Look at these plants. It's like bamboo. That's like really, this stuff grows really big too. Yeah, if you put that outside, your whole yard will be full of bamboo. Yeah. Oh, hey, I'm sorry. I'm Bogart the youth guy. How you doing? I'm from First Church, First Methodist over on 70th and Cass. We're on that big hill. But this is my house. We're going to have a party, okay? So what I want you guys to do is, I want you to group up in where you're at in your house, and we're going to play a little game, okay? So whoever's wearing a dark color like a blue or a purple, the one person, I want you to stand in the doorway near the room you're at watching this, in your living room or on your iPad, or you might be outside. That would be harder. So maybe find a room, where you are, and here's the idea of the game. You're going to stand in the doorway and then not let anybody in. Okay, you doing that? Checking that out? Okay. So what's happening is some people are invited and some people are not sometimes. You know how that feels? Does that feel good when you're not invited to a party? I mean, who wouldn't want to come and play with this great room with the bamboo? Because you can, there's that one line, I think Dick Van Dyke talked about bamboo in a movie. Ask your grandparents about that one. That's an old movie. So, but here's all the goodies in the room. But if you're not invited to the party, how does that feel? You ever not been invited? That doesn't feel too good, does it? Okay. We're going to talk about that in our next segment, okay? All right, hold on. Okay, you got that part figured out? We're ready for the next part of our day here. We're on the last day of VBS. We're wrapping things up. So I thought we'd just sort of do a quick little review. We've got all these gift boxes. Check these out. These are wrapped up real nice, like a department store from the 1950s in New York City. Yeah, you remember those, right? Yeah, again, ask your grandparents. They'll know. Especially if you're at Grandma and Grandpa's house now. Hey, these are different clues in these boxes. Look at this. Here's a heart. Oh, wow, look, it even lights up. Oh, we have a lit, lighted or lit? Lit heart, yeah. The kids, they still say that? This is so lit. Yeah, I put the lit in literature. No, never mind. That's an old reference. Okay, so here's the clue. This is the clue from the story about Jesus' love for us from which day was that? Do you remember? We learned God's plan for a forever friendship with us. Jesus' love lives in us. It showed us that Jesus' power lets us live forever. Do you remember which day that was? I bet you can remember. Just shout it to the folks in the room, okay? Here's another gift box. This is red plaid. Red plaid was big in the early 60s before the hippies took over. Okay? There we go. Red plaid. The best dad outfit ever is Crocs, plaid, tie-dye, and maybe a camouflage hat. Would that be the perfect dad outfit? Okay. Paper mustache. Look at this one. Oh, yes. Oh, look, I'm a British guy from England. Oh, tally-ho. Tally-ho. Okay. Do you remember what day that was? I'm going to read the clue. The clue is from the story about Ananias helping Saul from the first day. Oh, what day was that? Now, did you watch them all at once, or are you like staggering? Are you binge watching like Netflix? Well, this is VBS Flicks. Okay. And the story showed us that Jesus' power helps us do hard things, like try to pass off a mustache as your own. Yeah. Okay. So that's that gift box. We got 2 more days to talk about here. Oh, the zoo box. Look at this one. It's got a giraffe, my favorite animal, and a little lion there. That's pretty cool. And a palm tree. Not as cool as the bamboo, though. Not quite as cool, okay? But look, these are so well done. It lifts up. You don't even have to rip these out. And dare I say I wouldn't want to, because I'll probably get yelled at if I rip them up. So this one's got sea biscuits in it. Sea biscuit was a horse that had a movie made about him, but that's another story for another day. These are some pretty cool. Look, these look suspiciously like animal crackers in this really cool bowl. Okay? Do you remember what day we talked about sea biscuits? All right, this is the clue from the story about Paul being a prisoner on a ship during a storm from the second story we heard. Paul encouraged others during a storm and shipwreck. It showed us Jesus' power gives us hope. Hope is something we need every day, like especially today during this global pandemic. Yeah, I hope we can stay away from the virus and it goes away soon. Right, kids? Yeah, me too. Yeah, I'm tired of the virus. Oh, but what I'm not tired of is Mickey Mouse, or as we like to call him, a random Disney employee. Yeah. Yeah, Star Wars is now part of Disney World, and so Yoda isn't Yoda anymore. He's just the custodian that helps clean up the back lot at Disney World. Did you know that? Yeah, he's not, yeah, anyway. Okay, so, oh, look at this. Oh, we're going to have some fun now. What is this one? Oh, I'm putting on a different kind of mask today. There we go. Oh, the hair. Got to fix the hair. There we go. Oh, look at that. Who am I? I'm Batman. I liked watching that one Batman with Michael Keaton where his neck, he couldn't move it, and so he'd always be like this, I'm Batman. Because he couldn't move his neck. Okay, another story for your grandparents, okay. Who remembers Michael Keaton as Batman? Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, oh, they do, okay, good. All right, the crew on the set is laughing. Okay, so which day was this? This is from, oh, I can't read it. Gotta take my glasses. If you have glasses, wear your glasses, people. And make sure, like I forgot my mask today, but I'm indoors, so it's okay. But a lot of times the mask that you're wearing these days, it fogs up your glasses. But then I have these little straps on that helps, anyway. Fogged up glasses is no fun. Okay, this is the superhero mask. That was Batman. This clue is from the story about Peter and John from day 3 of VBS Netflix. We celebrated with a healed man, then discovered how Peter and John boldly shared Jesus, even if that meant going to jail. They were so bold that it's like their bold had superpowers. I should read these earlier. It showed us that Jesus' power helps us to be bold. Bold is like courageous, like being strong and confident. You should always be confident, kids. You know, learn how to do what you do best and then share it with other people. There's an extra lesson from day 3 you probably didn't even know about. So that's the gift boxes, okay? We'll be right back in just a minute with our last little bit, okay? Hi kids, this is our last bit for the last day. Hope you had fun at VBS this week. Man, isn't it crazy having VBS in your living room? I know it is for me because I've just been to this new house of mine and it feels good, but it feels like I'm just visiting. So sometimes it's good to be invited into a place. And by the way, I've been invited to help with VBS by some great folks here. You probably knew about this, but we got 4 different churches working VBS in the Omaha area here. We got Hanscom Park, which is hosting, and then we got First, and we got St. Luke's, and we got St. Paul in Benson. Benson's a cool place. You ever been to Benson? They got the bunnies as their high school mascot. Can you imagine a mascot that's a bunny? How fierce is that on the football field? Yeah, I don't know. If it's that Monty Python bunny, then it'd be pretty fierce. Again, ask your grandparents about that. But why I'm here. So I got an invitation. We talked about the party in the first segment. Yes, we're invited to a big party. And then we played that game where you tried to get in the room, but maybe you couldn't get in. And maybe that felt like you didn't get invited. Well, this is the big reveal of the theme here. Everyone's invited to Jesus' party because Jesus gives you the power to be bold and, what else was it again?
Good friends.
Good friends, that's right. So we're going to be good friends with everybody that we can meet, okay? You got to be safe when you do that. Maybe if you're out and about making new friends, make sure you're safe with your parents. But everybody is a beautiful child of God, and so why shouldn't we be good friends? So I got this invitation to the party, and it's a cool prop. I'm going to let you know a little secret. We've been using props. Do you know what a prop is? That's where something represents something else. And this is an invitation, and it's really just a red construction paper, very pretty, folded over. And on the inside, look, it's an invitation to a Husker football game. There's nothing in it. Too soon? Okay, yeah. Husker football. We're hoping it comes back. Oh, we're hoping it comes back in the fall. But if it doesn't, we'll figure out another way to play football. I know we will, because, you know, we're Nebraskans, most of us, and we know how to improvise. So, hey, this has been a great week of VBS. Invitation for everyone to enjoy and have fun, make new friends, enjoy the power of Jesus and all that Jesus can do for you, okay? Now, for the last bit, I'd like to invite the crew to step in front of the camera and we'll say hello to you. These are all the folks that have been working on stuff. Well, maybe not all of them, but some of the big folks from Hanscom and from St. Luke's also. And, oh wait, we're missing someone. Where's our cameraman? He's got to at least wave. Just put your hand over and wave like that. There you go. There he is. Yeah, he's kind of shy. He's kind of shy. Okay, guys. Hey, you guys have a great time. And if you want, what's neat about this kind of VBS, you can watch it again and again. You can just keep clicking on the link, clicking on the link, clicking on the link, clicking on the link, clicking on the link. How long do you think they'll let me do it? Clicking on the link. All right. Bye, guys.
Welcome back. This is our last night of VBS. I've had so much fun singing all of these great songs with you. And we are going to start, of course, with our welcome song, Get On Board. Here we go. The gospel trains are coming. I hear it close at hand. I hear the car wheels rumbling and rolling through the land. Get on board, little children, get on board. Little children, get on board. Little children, there's room for many and more. Oh, we got all those trains rolling. I hear that train is coming. She's coming around the curve. She's loosened all the steam brakes and straining every nerve. Get on board, little children, get on board. Little children, get on board. Little children, there's room for many and more. Ooh, I love those trains. There's the fare is cheap and all can go. The rich and poor are there. No second class aboard this train. No difference in the fare. Get on board, little children, get on board. Little children, get on board. Little children, there's room for many and more. Get on board, little children, get on board. Little children, get on board. Little children, there's room for many and more. Thank you so much, and we have a special treat for you tonight. You guys have been learning these songs, This Train and Your Power Will Pull Us Through in the Power Shuffle. Well, there are special music videos for these songs that you will be able to sing and dance along to because you have worked so hard and learned them so well. So I want to say thank you so much for learning this music with me, and I hope you've had a wonderful vacation Bible school, and hopefully I'll get to see you for real sometime soon. Bye.
This train is bound for glory. This train is bound for glory. This train is bound for glory. Jesus made a place in heaven for me. This train is bound for glory. 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 Jesus made a place in heaven for me. This train is bound for glory. This train.
Okay, now let's bring it down.
This train is bound for glory. This train is bound for glory. This train is bound for glory. Jesus made a place in heaven for me. This train is bound for glory. This train. Oh, this train is bound for glory. This train is bound for glory. This train is bound for glory. We trust in you, Jesus. You're all, you're all, you're all that we need. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. You give us hope and life that's forever. You make us bold and we stand together. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. We're off on this journey. There's no looking back. With Jesus to lead us, we're on the right track. Oh, 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 oh. Wide open spaces for wide open eyes. We're looking ahead for the next big surprise. Oh, 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 oh. We trust, we trust, we trust in you, Jesus. You're all, you're all, you're all that we need. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. You give us hope and life that's forever. You make us bold and we stand together. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. We're off on this journey. There's no looking back. With Jesus to lead us, we're on the right track. Oh, 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 oh. Wide open spaces for wide open eyes. We're looking ahead for the next big surprise. Oh, 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 oh. We trust, we trust, we trust in you, Jesus. You're all that we need. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you, trusting in you. You give us hope and life that's forever. We stand together. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you, trusting in you. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you, trusting in you, trusting in you. We're trusting in you, trusting in you. I feel it in the air right now. It's all around, I see it everywhere. It's the power. Yeah, yeah, God's power. It's the power to move and it start. It's the power to heal your broken heart. It's the power. Yeah, God's power. So don't hold back, no, don't hold still. 'Cause God is here and He Everybody clap your hands. Now stop.
Okay, welcome to our finally Rocky wrap-up. Celebrating Jesus' power is so much fun with you. Today we met Lawrence Elk, who helps us remember Jesus' power helps us be good friends. Jesus is the best friend ever because he shares his power with us. It's fun when we make connections with our friends, but sometimes we do or say, or our friends do or say, things that hurt our friendship. For example, a friend might tell us a lie or leave us out of a game. A friend may say something mean or unkind. Those things can pull our friendship apart. When we're friends with Jesus, we can trust his love and power to be friends who stick together even when it's really rough. Jesus' power helps us be good friends, and sometimes it can be hard to be a good friend. When we show Jesus' love and goodness to the world, we'll change the world. It will be filled with hope and happiness. People can discover that they can have Jesus' power with them too. Then they'll be bold and capable of doing hard things. This week you trusted Jesus' power and showed his love and goodness to new friends, family members, and people in our community through Together. Your generous gifts will give families in Omaha the power they need to have food, clothes, and a good home for many, many years. You can still donate to Together through July 19th. You can mail your donation to Hanscom Park Church with a little note saying it's for Together VBS, or you can go online at Hanscom Park's website and click on that Together VBS tab. Again, the information will be at the end of this wrap-up. So it's been a terrific train trek on the Rocky Railway. We've had so much fun exploring Jesus' power and love. I'm thankful for all of you. I cannot hear your beautiful voices or watch you show kindness to each other and listen to your laughter. That you're all here with me anyway shows me that Jesus' power is all around us. When you leave, continue to look for Jesus' power. It will be there to power you through hard times, giving you hope and courage. Remember, we are all together in Jesus' love. Goodbye, everyone.